Hey, what's up, everybody? We're at Nats here this year, and who do we have with us?
Jorge Gonzales from Puerto Rico. I went X3 on day 2, unfortunately.
And what did you play?
I played branded Despia with hand traps.
And that's very spicy. So I know I had to get your list because it's a tough format for branded, and you were the one who performed above all the other branded players, and you have a very spicy list. So
yeah, I played through hand traps all day. Even there was a guy that did me like 3 hand traps, and I still like puppet lock him. So.
And you were basically almost undefeated in Swiss yesterday, if not for a complete brick. So,
yeah.
So I definitely want to feature the deck. But before we get into it, do you have any shoutouts?
Yeah, I have shoutouts to my team, Olympus Gaming. Shoutouts to the guy that saved my headache, Cesar. And shout out to my friends in Puerto Rico.
And everybody, we'll be linking down below to their team. Please check them out. Great community, and you definitely go check out their stuff, guys. Please do. And how many in the main deck do you got?
42 cards.
42 cards. Let's see it then.
Here we have monsters. Let's start with 1 Visual Rebellion, 1 Saronir. This is just like for standard combos with High Spirits, Loss, etc. 1 Puppet Nightmare. I was debating with the guy that helped me build the deck, or debating about the deck, about running this inside deck and the Magnamut I have inside deck, put it in main deck. That way we are like playing better against the meta going second, because Magnamut sometimes helps you stop those meta decks. But last minute we decide to put Nightmare Puppet, the Puppet main deck and the Magnamut side deck, just in case I win the dice. And I had the good luck that in all my matches I only lost the dice like 2 or 3 times. So
it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out. Yeah, it worked out. Now the hand traps, I use 2 Veilers, 2 Nibiru's, 2 Drolls, 3 Ashes.
So would you like to explain what brought you to this hand trap package, and why are you running hand traps in branded, which is traditionally maybe something people don't do, but in how it worked out for you?
Yeah, besides these hand traps, I also use 3 impermanents, but I'm going to explain this lineup especially. We were usually playing 3 Nips and 3 Nibirus, but what happened with that? There was some times that we drew multiple copies, and that is devastating. We don't want that. That's why we substitute the 3rd Nibiru and 3rd Droll for the 2 Veilers. In that case, we have the chance to, when we drew multiple hand traps, we run the chance that we drew different hand traps in combinations. For example, there was this first Snake Eyes Finsmith that I won against in round 4, I think. That he starts, I drew Droll, then Veiler, he goes passes, and then I do OTK, and that's it with that matchup. Also Nibiru, it's cool, but in all of the rounds I never activated. So
maybe in hindsight,
yeah, in theory he's good, but he never I never drew it. So also the reason because of this lineup is because of Mulch Army in the side deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's spicy. Let's continue. For the branded Falling of Alba package of monsters, I use 1 Kit, 1 Quem, 1 Mercurier, 1 Shrouded Dragon, 2 Falling of Albas.
Did you say 2 Fallen of Albas?
Yeah, 2 Falling of Albas.
Okay, so did you ever miss the 2nd Quem or the 3rd Fallen of Albas?
No, if you manage your resources perfectly, you never are going to miss those cards. Yeah, never. Because for example, when I'm doing the combo with in end phase, because almost every time I play more in my end phase than in the main phase. I go end phase, grab Branding Red, activate Branding Red, banish Falling of Albas and Albert, Lubellion, effect Lubellion, discard Cartesia, effect loss at Mercurier, and right there you have like 2 interruptions. 2 interruptions if you're not counting like Quem, sending Falling of Albas. That way, when you send when you have Mirror Jade, you send Rimbrum, and that's another interruption. That the deck is good if you play correctly and don't misplay. That's important to not misplay. 2 Cartesias, and lastly 3 Albers.
Nice.
Now, for the spells, I play 2 Nadirs.
How did you like the Nadirs?
The Nadirs, they were like standards, because there was some times that they go like active brand diffusion, they like go Ash Blast, and I had like their survey in my hand, and like, nah, I still got this. Active Nadirs and Spring with Nadir grab Falling of Albas, Nadir end phase, Spring special Kid grab High Spirit, and Falling of Albas. You send Albion you send Branding Red, and technically you do the same Mirror Jade combo technically with Kid, since she's like the dark body for the Lubellion, so it's pretty good, kinda. And that way you play around Ash, you play around Barrier and stuff like that.
So you definitely like the Nadir overall?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, before Nadir, I was debating running Crossout, but the problem with Crossout is just that in the testings, there was some times that I go like normal summon Aluber, they go like Baylor, I go like Crossout, and they go like Chain, Impermanent, like,
oh,
I don't like this. I feel more safe playing Nadir for extension.
I also did want to ask you before we get too far, did you overall like the playing hand traps and branded overall? You felt like it was a better call for this format?
It's just that I like the hand traps just because there's some chance that you are going to play against FTKs. You're going to play against those unbreakable boards of the meta, and board breakers in the main deck sometimes works, sometimes they're just like, they also have hand traps, so they will stop you with the hand traps. I choose the hand trap build because if you stop them from making the board, they're not stopping you next turn, so the one called by the grave, there was some games that Brand Diffusion, Ash, I'm like, Shane Callby game. It was one Branding Red.
Never missed the second?
No, never, because it's the same as the 2 Falling of Albas. If you manage your resources well, you're winning the game before you need your second Branding Red.
100%.
1 High Spirits, 1 loss, 3 opening, 3 deployments, and 3 Brand Diffusion.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's it for the spells. Now the 4 trap cards, 1 Retribution, and 3 Impermanence. This card saved me quite a bit because there was I remember quite well, but it's saved me. Impermanence.
And also you did not miss like Triple Tactics Thrust.
You'll see it. Now we have decided, or do you?
We can do the extra deck first if that's okay. We can do the extra deck.
Sure. The extra deck, I have Lua Lilith over. I don't even know the name of the other guy.
Quertus.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
This is better that format because Tenpire or Snake Eye can just slot Quertus. This can actually do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a game against a Tenpai that he goes like Chundra effect. I go like, okay, he summoned Chundra. I go Rangunyo effect, summon Lulua Lilith. Then I go Mirror Jade effect, send by cost, try to banish his card. It won't banish because it's unaffected. I go Lulua Lilith effect, negate the fail spell, and then I go like he goes battle phase, and I go before battle phase. What's the name of the card? Rimbrung effect. Summon Falling of Albas. Falling of Albas effect. Get it, all your dragons out of the way, because I'm going to summon all Balinators. So
Nice.
yeah. We have the Dragostapelia. This also saved me, because there's this combo that you end with Lubellion and you go with Mirror Jade. These two. And you have like the... Let me go. Let me search these cards here. You have these cards here, right? And I go like Cartesia effect. Send these two to the graveyard. I go summon Dragostapelia. Then I go Quem effect, revive Mirror Jade, and you have like an extra Mirror Jade effect. So you have like an extra interruption in that line.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So definitely didn't regret running like this kind of package, because you didn't feel like you needed the second
Yeah, exactly.
Mirror Jade. Yeah.
I almost every time I won before I need like the second copy of anything. So
Never missed it then.
no. Rimbram, OP.
Broken.
I love it. Albaninatus. I was debating if I was going to take this out and play Light and Darkness Dragon Overlord, or that fusion that is like Spellcaster and Hyperion.
Oh yeah, Mysterion.
Mysterion, yeah. But I was thinking like, let's play it safe, because also Albaninatus, besides being a good Tenpai target, is also like an extender for next turn, because you can set it off of Mirror Jade and plus, or you can send it off of High Spirits and also plus. You have one Guardian Chimera. I never summon it, but I have it just in case I play against stuns. I have the Titanic Lad OP. There was a game against Kashtira that I won because I summoned this card and keep beating 37, 37, and 37. And that's
wow,
it.
they came in out that?
Yeah. It was a beater. One sprint, extension, on the face with Nadir Serpent. It's very good.
That's full combo.
Yeah, technically. 2 Albions. You need to play 2. Yeah, this is the
I
only.
agree with that. Like,
That's the only one they play at 2. Yeah.
I've seen people run one of these and 2 Mirror Jade. I'm like, what are we doing?
No, you're crazy. Stop playing the deck. Stop playing. One Grand Guignol. I never missed the second one, because, for example, in my round 12 match, he drove me, he impered me, and I still managed to do the puppet lock, because I was like, on my turn, Cartesia effect, and he was like, imperm. I was like, okay. I set from Albion the Branding Red. I still have like Branding Red, yeah. He goes like, draw phase, standby phase, main phase, summon witch effect. I like, sure. He sets the original. I go unrest, Cartesia effect, summon Grand Guignol. Grand Guignol chain 1, lost 2. I add the Mercurier. Grand Guignol set the puppet. Unrest. I told him, unrest something. No. Branding Red, target Falling of Albas, and Grand Guignol. You summon the Sanctifier. And unrest of that too, you do the puppet lock. And that's what it won me the last match against Finsmith Snake Eyes. With 2 minutes remaining on the clock.
Love it.
Yeah. Also, I have the Masquerade.
In the main deck, you liked it?
Yeah. There was a game that I even summoned it just for extension, for being an extender, because I needed the Dark Body in the field for the summon Lubellion. I was like, summon. He was like, sure. I was end phase, activate Branding Red, banish Masquerade, banish Falling of Alba, summon Lubellion, and
that's so cool.
Yeah. But not even once I went for the his effect.
Yeah.
I never needed because not even in just one match I did go to time, but he won against me Yugioh because of the effect of burn me 1200. That was the unfortunate match that I used a lot of hand traps and I didn't draw none of them. I was like very upset. For the last two cards I have Sanctifier.
El Sanctifuego.
Yeah, Spanish. This card is OP. I almost resolved his second effect, but I was so hyped to resolve it. And for last, one Furious Dragon. This card is OP.
You gotta run it, man.
Huh?
You've gotta run it if you're unbranded now.
Yeah. I even watched the last match because of him, because you summon it, you effect, target him, target any card. You protect him because of opening, and you have like a free body 3k to just win the game, and that's it.
Very important card.
Yeah. The extra deck is pretty tight, but
you won't make any changes. It looks
no on the extra right now. Bro, probably if they ban Sanctifier, I can run the Light and Darkness Dragon Overlord, because there's this combo about setting the banishment and all that, but on the main deck I don't like it because it's a break if you go second, because they are full boarding you anyway.
Yeah.
So I was debating if I played the Dragon Overlord, I was going to do the banishment on the side deck. So that's why side deck, 1 Magnamut, 3 Mulcharmy.
How did you like the Mulcharmies?
They were cool. There were these matches that I drew like Mulcharmy effect. He goes normal summon Ash, I go draw, he goes effect, I go impermanence, he goes Witch, I draw, he triggers effect, I go Baylor, he pass, I win. But it's pretty good.
Would you ever main it or no?
No. Well, I was almost maining it, but nah, because if you go first and you draw, it's like starting with less cards in hand.
Done, yeah.
And in this format, you're not going to handicap your opponent. So yeah, because it's technically a handicap if you go first.
I mained it and it was not good.
2 Phantasme, just of the chance that with Mulcharmy you draw Phantasme, you summon Phantasme, draw more cards, and he's a good target against Princess, against a lot of stuff. I also play 2 Pancratops. This was a spicy tech, or kinda, because this card wants me against Tenpai matchup, where he goes Hieratic Seal effect, summon Quackimero Draco. I was like, okay, sure, summon Pancratops effect, pop, full combo, and that was it, because they usually, when they resolve to summon Quackimero Draco, they're like overconfident that card will just win them the game, and this helps
that solves that.
Yeah. Also, in the weird cases that the Snake Eyes end up with Caesar and Appaloosa and non-fire body, just this card outs you those 2.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's really
you
true.
You go special, attack Appaloosa, effect, pop Caesar, main phase 2, full combo.
That's beautiful. I used to love that card in Kashtira format, so that's cool to see you using it.
For my spells, I run 2 Trust, 1 Talents, 2 Dark Ruler No Mores, 1 Harpy Fair Duster, and lastly, 1 Duplication.
So how did you like the thrust in the side with the board breakers?
Yeah, I love them because since everybody's running hand traps, I psych this package going first every time.
Yeah.
And it resolved me quite a few times. Also, this was good. There was one game last round they won against Voiceless Voice. I was like, I activate Brand Diffusion, he goes Ash. I was like, sure. I washed my hand, I was like, I still got this. Summon Cartesia. Effect, summon Grand Guignol. Grand Guignol effect, he goes Mourner. I wash my hand and I was like, I still got this. Activate talents, wash his hand. He has like the continuous spell, he has Diviner, and he had Called by the Grave. The last card in my hand was branded in red. I was like, okay, let's do this right. Talents, rip off the Called by the Grave, because it's going like to stop my branding red.
Yep.
I was like, okay, I'm going for that. I set the branding red. I had a Falling of Abbas Grave. I pass. In his draw phase, I go the combo of Lubellion with a Dark Body. Summon Lubellion, discard a card. I think I discard Cartesia. I don't remember quite well. Summon a Furious Dragon. In this case, I summoned the Furious Dragon and not Mirror J or any fusion, because I had in mind that he has the continuous spell. And I could pop it anytime he passed, I win. But he drew another Mourner. He murdered my Furious Dragon. I was like, okay, everything is okay. I still got this. He goes normal summon Diviner. I go effect of Mercurier, stop the Diviner. He activates the continuous spell. He searched the level 1 low. I don't know why. I mean, I can understand why, because if you search like the Saphira level 6, you're still not doing nothing, because you don't have like the bodies. You wasted all your hand stopping me, so you're not going playing. He grabs low. I think he was nervous because he was like set low, pass. I was like, wait a moment, you can't set that because you're already normal summon your Diviner. And he was like, you're right, you have game. And he gave me the last round, round 9.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's it.
Awesome. Noah, that was an amazing deck profile. I can't wait to come home and test it, because like I think this shows a really good pathway for this format. Like I always thought like hand traps would be the play, but I feel like you have a build that really works with it. So I just want to say, like, you know,
I mean, there are going to be some hands that you're going to draw a lot of hand traps. Like it happened to me. They drew 4 hand traps and a Falling of Albas, and I was like, go. He goes, activate field spell of Tempire. I was like, wow, now I have Baylor dead, I have Nibiru dead, at least I have Ash to top the quick play, to stop it, right? He activates the quick play. I was like, Ash. He goes, reveal Shundra. I was like, let's go to next game. Yeah, but that was it. It was fun. Was good. The deck rewards you if you play it correctly. So it was fun playing it. I liked it.
Awesome. Well, hope to see you in the future with Branded and everything, especially maybe not so much in this kind of format, but you know, everyone, I want to say check out your guys' team down below. Your link was your team called, just for everybody so they can...
Olympus Gaming from Puerto Rico.
Yes, sir. Check out the channel down below. Thank you very much for the deck profile, and we'll be seeing you guys later.